All right, selection time. What college do we want to go to? We got Clemson, Miami, Florida, LSU, Oregon, MSU, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas. Which team do we want to go to? What state do we want to go to? Do we want to stay in California where we're from and head down to Southern California? Do we want to go across country to sunny Florida? Do we want to go to Carolina and Clemson? Do we want to go to the bayous in Louisiana? Do we want to go to the Pacific Northwest in Oregon? Do we want to go to the Midwest in Nebraska? Do we want to go to the dirty South to Oklahoma or Texas? Let's think about this for a minute. All right, after a long couple seconds of thought, it has always been my desire, personally, to play for Florida, Florida State, or Miami. I don't know why. They've just been good all my life as a kid watching college football, all those bowl games. So we are going to become a Florida Gator.
Oh, wow, man. Wow, so the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller, it's too much of a draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Just coming with me?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, Batman can be Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my own position.
More details rolling in, everybody, on today's crazy news. Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
What do you mean? We've done everything that you asked of us.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. This is a defense-first team now. So I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more at ease. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. You'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season-opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the USC Trojans taking on the Florida Gators. So here we go. It all starts now.
Coaches have us going against each other. He's trying to break up this Batman and Robin duo.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. House call? He's not catching me.
He's got daylight. It's a foot race.
He's not catching me. I'm out of there.
He takes it in for a Gator touchdown. So a heck of a start. 21-yard line.
All right, here we go. After 2 years of sitting on the bench, finally getting my college start. Let's see how we can do.
Here's Mitchell off the play fake. And they work this well upfield.
Woo, we got hands.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. These college offenses, Charles,
changed
so
my jersey
wide open.
number.
I mean, there's an example right there that we just saw.
Number
Let me
4
ask you,
now.
how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does
Someone
it?
must always be wearing 7 on the squad.
NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing as fast as a general rule. You know, most college offenses will run about 15 plays per game more than NFL offenses will. They'll take a few more chances in what they're doing, maybe try and isolate their star player a little bit better. Yeah, there's still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
All right, here we go.
And on third down,
Just need a few yards past the first down marker.
From the gun, Mitchell.
Oh, we got more.
Down here inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. A nice throw there, and you know, it's the first career start for this junior quarterback, and head coach Red O'Brien, he has said that he plans to use both of his top quarterbacks.
Loving this college football
we
field.
weren't even sure who was going to get the nod in this first
I hope we get to
game.
run a whole season. Nothing simulated.
Until just prior to kickoff.
And I'll tell you what, partner, I've got to give it to the new head coach, Red O'Brien, because as a former defensive coordinator, I'm sure he thought to himself, what would drive me insane trying to prepare for this game? Oh, that's right. Not knowing who's going to play quarterback.
Touchdown, baby. Easily he walks in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Gators push. Ready to begin
back
the
under
next
center.
drive. Here's the Florida offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 9. Back to throw. Mitchell eluding the pressure right. Throwing deep.
Oh, he dropped it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort. effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
Hold on to that ball.
In this case, he took
That's all you got to do.
It fell incomplete.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. But that play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback
good yardage.
plays, you name it.
About 5 or
Everything
6.
is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like, because you know Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, and they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man, but if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident.
Scramble to the outside.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to
Running
either
up
get
the
too
gut.
wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Made at the 47-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Hold on to that ball, man.
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll roll him out right.
Let him out of bounds.
A minimal gain.
Their checklist of what they wanted
Still
to
in the game. He
accomplish
hasn't taken
to
me
start
out.
this third
So
quarter.
it must be playing well.
Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On the move to his left. Forced out to his left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now Mitchell on third down. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this.
There we go.
And they'll get him down as he's inside.
Can't stop my shot.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their
Touchdown.
way for the most part. I saw it, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. The Gator
Middle of the
offense
third quarter,
ready to
still
get
in the
this
game.
next drive started. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now.
Oh,
I don't
boy's
know
gonna
if it's
be
just the
mad. I
play
can
calling.
tell.
I know the execution is really,
sense
really
some
sharp
clock's
right
gonna
now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly
I might have
what
to
you
watch my
expect.
back.
They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards the gain there. And that enables them to also pick up the first. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Tried to
He was
run that
unable to
trickery
shake
right
free
there.
And they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Uh-oh. It's wide open. Who's going to walk
This
in?
will be caught inside the
Easily.
10. And
I'm
he
not
will
coming out this
score.
game.
Touchdown, Florida. A tell you what, a pretty special performance.
Backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
Wrapping this up the gut.
Act as his own blitz control.
Want to milk this clock. Want to get this game
No one else
over
there to
with.
protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They run again with Jennings. And he'll get
Nice
it here
run.
to the 10-yard line.
Nice way to hit
7
those
yards
holes.
there and a first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantle that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
Dancing to his left.
Uh-oh.
He's going to take off.
You better keep
with
an
it.
eye on me.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's get into this fourth
And
quarter,
as they
guys.
come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. 4 yards remain for second down. Off play action. Mitchell steps away.
It's me and you, baby.
Run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him. And he is in. Touchdown Gators.
Touchdown.
Ready to
All right,
begin
this
the
is
next
nail down
drive.
time
Here's the
now.
Florida offense.
Let's see if they're
They've
gonna
got
burn
a
their
chance
timeout,
now
so
to
just let
put
me
this
run up this
game
clock.
away following that last defensive
We got this
stop and
2-minute
punt.
warning.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Tackled at the 32.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Pickup.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They're not stopping the clock. They want to get out of here, too. Computer's on the same page as me.
Again, they run with Ellington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of
to know that they
10.
can't come back.
I tell
They
you,
wanna get this
you
game.
look around the college football landscape, and there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital. And that was a pretty good run right there, a good illustration of what he can do. And they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference, because you and I both know that's the best path to the college football playoff. Win your conference first and give yourself that opportunity.
A very solid gain of 27.
I didn't notice they had
Charles,
goals.
here we are in the
They want me
fourth
to make
quarter, and they've got a pretty
consecutive
comfortable lead
passes.
here. You know, Coach O'Brien, as we talked about, he made those statements about his plans to possibly rotate the quarterbacks, but we have not seen any sign of Tommy Matthews.
And we certainly expected to see him. Look, you and I
like we
both
beat the
sat in
Lord.
there, partner, with Coach O'Brien.
I didn't notice
and he
that.
indicated
Gotta
that
start
he
paying
planned to
attention.
rotate quarterbacks to find out
Another
what he
little,
had.
I'll take a sack.
But with the play that he's
That's
seen
easy.
here, he's like any head coach. He reserves the right to change his mind. And maybe he knew a little bit more than he was willing to tell us. That maybe
And he is in. Touchdown Gators. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
Killed these guys 42-0. I'm the starting quarterback. Matthews is not a challenge. He won't see center unless it's in practice. All right, you guys, see the next